Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Aishwarya.
Good morning. Okay, folks, I can observe only few people are joined still. So let everyone join. Then we'll talk about today's agenda as well as we'll move forward. So meanwhile, do you guys have any doubts, any queries? If you have something, we can discuss also. Yesterday, I gave one task to you guys. Did you guys solve that task? Hello, Dhanushri. Good morning, dear. Yeah, sure. I'll just share in a chat. Sure, dear. Yeah, I forwarded. We started the hands-on yesterday, so I forwarded that sheet here. Good morning, Ajit. Okay, you are talking about Dhanushri previous week notes. Okay, I thought it's yesterday's. Okay, let me just share. So previous week we discussed because in my rifle is not okay. Previous week we just talk about this pandas as well as NumPy hands-on also. So I'll keep that too. And for your reference, I'm keeping as NumPy file also. And yeah, just check there. And databases, what we used it. Let me just share that too. We uses Netflix titles. So I forwarded that one also. You can use it here. I think you receive all right. Good morning, Indra. So good morning, Durjoy. We'll wait few more minutes, folks. Let everyone join, and then we'll proceed with our things. Today we'll be continue with the pandas. We'll go ahead with the two more problems in pandas. Yes, yes. Then we start the data visualization. Yes, yes, Mahesh. We'll be starting today. Yeah. So we'll have two more. Mahesh, I'll give you two more problem statement. Yesterday I gave one. We'll see the solution for that, and then two more problem statement. We'll be going ahead with the pandas. Then we'll start the data visualization. Yeah, last is that's what yesterday's task, whatever I give, we'll see the solution for that first. Then we'll have two more problem regarding pandas hands-on. Then we'll move to the visualization today. So that is a plan for a day. So do you guys solve that problem yesterday, which I assigned to you people? Durjoy, again, regarding, I can't give you the count of the visualization class. We'll start it by today. It's depend upon the flow, and I can tell you that what are the things we can learning in a visualization, that is matplotlib. In matplotlib, whatever plottings are there, those will be learning that, and then we're having a cbond. So it will go 2 more days, because matplotlib also we have a lots of plot which take times to you guys to comfortableness and learning that. Then it's going with a cbond. See, it's depend upon you guys how it's grafted. If you guys graft it so fast, then it go fast. If you guys graft it so like goalie average way of the things, then it will go like that, because my motive was you guys need to be comfortable with that. And if it is needed to repeat one topic twice and thrice, that's fine, but you should properly understand that. So matplot, cbond, and there will be one concept called plotly, which is not there in your curriculum, but that to be a one part where you can see lots of 360 views. So I feel I want to give that to you guys also. You will not see in a LMS that particular thing, that is plotly. That is also one visualization topic. We'll see that too. We will work on the task which you... Okay, I understand, Mahesh. So probably it will go 2 to 3 days, Mahesh. Good morning, Naseem. So Mahesh, I can give you the deadline like 2 to 3 days it will be take. Okay, regarding the visualization, the concept by, and it's depend, but that what minimum days I can tell you. 2 days will be minimum it's needed to go ahead, because we have so many things to be discussed in visualization. Are you going to follow same pattern like practice session for that also? Yes, 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 yes. We'll follow the same pattern, Durjoy. Once we're done with the visualization, we'll be going with the practice problem. Yes, pattern will be same. What is the discussion about, ma'am? Okay, Vidya, Shri Vidya, just discussion about today's agenda, and they have some doubt how many days the visualization concept to be. It will be the pattern and all, so that will be, you can see in a chat, they just send you the questions there. That is only I'm talking about that thing, nothing else. Okay, we'll see 2 more minutes. We'll wait, folks. Let them join and then we'll start. Do you have any other questions? You can move forward. You can ask that if you have any other doubts. Okay, so the pattern, guys, no changes. How we are coming forward like that, NumPy hands-on, Pandas hands-on. Same thing when I finish the visualization, again, 2 will be the minimum days it's needed. I started by today. It again need 2 more days. Maybe it go to the 1 more day. That's depend upon how the flow will be. And then it will be the practice of, again, visualization hands-on. After that, it will be going with the other topics. So that will be the plan for this week also. Understood, folks? If you guys solve yesterday's problem, you can forward to me. I can cross check also meanwhile when people are joining. Okay, how many session we have to complete this Python class? Mahesh, regarding just only Python, it is like you are in advanced Python now, Mahesh. It is like visualization till it will be comes under all advanced Python. Then it will be going with your data science topic. So probably once visualization done, you are jumping to that statistics and all. So your visualization will be the one of the last topic for the advanced Python. Then you are jumping to statistic, Mahesh. Good morning, Sachin. Okay, I receive Achit. Okay, it's fine. Okay, folks, let's start. So, yes, it will be there. Not now. Srividya, not now. It has a plan, and you can see your LMS also regarding the plan, how it will be the flow and all. Yes, Srividya, it is there. You will get a project, everything. Now we are in a visualization. So only visualization is not till visualization we are going ahead. So that is not enough to write any projects and all. You need a data science, algorithm, statistic, concept regression, classification. Once you know about those things, you'll have a projects also to work on that. So don't worry, everything is there. You'll be going to learn each and everything, projects, detail, all the things in a flow. Okay, so guys, let's start with the things. So let me talk about the agenda. Today's agenda will be we will be moving towards to finish. We'll be moving forwards to finishing the pandas hands-on. We'll have 2 more problem in pandas, which I'm planning to give you guys. Once that done, we'll be moving to the visualization today. So yesterday I gave this problem. Let's start to dig into that. The problem statement was create a pandas data frame with the 2 columns. So let's create that first. Let's create that particular thing first, where we have a 2 thing there. We need to create the data frame with the name of your name and age. Now you can create accordingly how you want it. So I just created with a basic one with that, where I give the name and age, comma 25, and it 5 imaginary names and ages as values as panda data frame, 5 imaginary. So you can use any imaginary values here. Just create parallelly. You guys also, if you guys done it, that's great. If not, please parallelly create the things there. Yeah, you can create. Yes, Bhavani, that is also fine. That's why I told you, you can create depend upon your way. Yes, Bhavani, creation is correct. But the tag you give name and okay, that is also fine. Okay, so I also created my particular data here. It's one, so I need to import pandas also. Import pandas as PD. Once importing is done, we'll be just converting to that is a data frame there. So df equals to pd dot data frame, and we'll pass the data. As we know that we'll pass the data, our data frame is created. So the first thing is done. Tom, Nick, Roy, Kia, Maria. First thing is done, that is like insert a 5 imaginary names with the names and ages as values of the pandas and data frame. So that is done. Okay, let me just add it here column also, because I just needed that to be also there. So column, because I didn't add it in your guys like how you name and age, I added in data and put it into that. So I need to add my column also. How we are adding? Name comma age. We added the column. So name age. The first operation is done perfectly. Now print the first 3 rows of the data frame. First 3 rows of the data frame. So how you'll do that? df dot ilog of your first 3. So 0, then 3, 3 comma. Now you can observe this is one way to keep it up, first 3 record of that, or else you have a head method also. You can use that also. df of head of 3. The first 3 will be there. It's your wish which one you are feel comfortable to go ahead. If you are comfortable with indexing, guys, to use ILOC method to get at that particular thing, 0 to 3. 3 when we give, as we know, always n will be -1. So it 0, 1, 2, it's give Tom, Nick, and Roy with the ages. And if you want to go ahead with the predefined folks, just go ahead with the div.head and pass the 3 as in a parameter. You got the first 3. So both the way I keep it here. So whatever you feel comfortable, you can go ahead. Yes, Amrit, you can go like that also. df of 0 to 3. You got the same thing. This is also another way. You can go ahead. So approaches are so many. You can pick a approach, but the main motive will be giving the output as a first 3. So you can choose any one of that. Now next will be your print the rows that have age greater than 15. Yeah, sure. Which one? Here, Srividya. Okay, this one. Okay. The next one will be going ahead. So I'll just hold it for a moment because she needed to go ahead. Next will be your, we need to see the ages who is greater than 15, which means if you observe, this is my data for to be print. Tom, Nick, Roy, and Kia, because Maria has 12 age. So the data will be greater than 15 will be printed here. So we'll see that too. There we need to just use a greater than method, age of greater than of 15. You will get the result. That's a query. The query can be anything. Okay, we are using greater than, it can be giving that less than, or there will be the age is equal to that one, or name is equals to Tom, you need to print. So depend upon the query, make your particular things. You know the operators, all the different operator folks, you are comfortable with that. So when you're comfortable with that, utilize of your operator, all the operator what we learn in our previous sessions. Shrividya, is it done? Okay, good to go. So now we'll see the sure, no problem. df of df, and first thing what we need to check with the age is greater than 15. If age is greater than 15, it will give the output. So simple and sober for writer queries. If the data of age means our data is stored in where df of age is greater than 15, What other things are there? So those are my 4 things which is greater than 15 from my data set. And then the next one will be update the 5th row so that name Kyle and age 56. Okay, so you need to update the 5th row of that. So you can directly use df loc of 5th one means 4, that is the index 4th of name equals to, see, this is one way. You can update it with the name what they give, Kyle, 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 and then df.loc of 4 comma age equals to 56. Now if you check df, yeah, Kyle 56, it's updated. So this is how you can update your things. You just assign the particular index and all where you wanted the name and age, you can update it. That is done. The last one will be a delete the row, first row from the data frame. First row from the same thing here. LOC, same thing, Dhanushri. Yesterday we use ILOC, right? ILOC used for what purpose, dear? As I told you yesterday, this is for index with the particular leveling and all, right? Here, when you use LOC, it will work with the column names and levels directly. It will not work with any index value and all. It depend upon your columns names level. It will just update the thing, fetch the thing, everything it will do the manipulation. Basically, LOC, ILOC is both are similar. Only LOC will work only with the columns names and the levels name, but ILOC will be working with the index value, with the level and things. So that words LOC and ILOC, Dhanushri. Once, Dhanushri, clear? I'll explain it again. Okay, let me just finish it up, Dhanushri, then I'll explain it again. So we just drop the things there, and then drop will be, I need to reset the index, reset index, drop equals to true. So reset. Okay. Yeah. So it will be true. This is how you can work on the all the problem. So go ahead with this, folks. If you have any doubts, let me know. Yes, Dhanushri, I'm coming with your doubt. Parallelly, you guys finish it up. Let me know if it is done. So Dhanushri, basically this code was like, this will be my data. Okay. Here it is not Kyle. There is Maria 12 before doing this. So here, what is the meaning of that? DF will be my data. LOC will be my LOC method, ILOC method. As I told you, it will be work with the level name or a column name of that and fetch it that. So what I give 4 comma name. That is the meaning. The 4 will be my index value. What is the index value? 4. In a 4, what is the name? Whatever name is there, I assign. Equal to is my assign operator. I assign in a Kyle. So 4th position in a name, this is the position I updated as a Kyle because I assigned that. Equal to is my assignment operator. So assigning value to that. How you are assigning value, like var equals to 12. What is the meaning of that? We are assigning the particular things there. Multiple between the data, no. Indra, we can assign how many names we want, but together we can't assign so many multiple names and all. Okay, but ages between the data, you can assign the ages, everything, but it should be in a flow. You can't break the flow, Indra. If you break it, it will not possible. So Dhanushri, same thing for age also. Clear, Dhanushri? Yes, okay. Yes, one by one, Indra, you need to assign it if you want to give that particular thing. Yes. Is it done? Folks, is it done? We'll give one more. Yeah. So I'm going with a one more problem statement now. Last week we just problem 4. You can, it's not about 2-3 names like can't possible. Then again, Dhanushri, you can use a looping concept to keep it again and again. It will be appended the things. You can change it, do things with the loop. We can use it here. But if you want to use with LOC method, then it is like we are passing one single things to do that here. So depend upon the method we need to work. So okay, Dhanush. So let's move to the next one. Problem statement 4. So this problem statement, I will share you one data set also. So what you have to do? Okay. Bhavani, let me give the problem statement, then you can take over that. That's fine. Is it okay, Bhavani? So load the data set into the program. This will be with the database using the pandas module and perform the following task. Perform the following task. What you have to do? The first one, print the 5 rows of the data set. First 5 rows. From the data set. Second, print the last 5 rows from the data set. Third, print the information of the data set. Fourth, print the column names of the data sets. 5. Print all keys details of the data set. Next, print shape of the data set. Print dimension of the data set. Print size of the data set. All the method, predefined method, we already know that. Size of the data set. Print count the distinct value from data set. Then check the duplicates value of data set. Now, if any duplicates are there, then either remove that or else fill with some value. Okay, same thing, check null values from the data set. Same concept, this will be also, if any null values are there, either removed it or fill it some value. Okay, and then last one, calculate the correlation coefficient between each of the column. So those are all the basics method which we learn in a last sessions or last week. I just want you to go ahead and finish it up. Any doubt for this problem statement? I think everyone knows, right, what to be doing in this problem statement. I'll just forwarded the database also. I just want you to use a database called car database, which is shared in your chat. Did you guys received it? Okay. Parallelly, I know you need a question also, so I'll just forwarded the question as well. Do you have any doubts for this problem statement, folks? Any doubts for this problem statement? Any questions? Yeah, Bhavani, where you want me to keep, dear? Tell me. I'll keep it now. This one, Bhavani? Good morning, Anudarshan. Bhavani, are you there, dear? You want me to keep it here as you told me, like, you want to go ahead with some code? Just let me know where you want me to keep it. I'll keep it there. Others, do you understand the problem statement? What you have to do for this? Yeah, I'll keep it, Jokendra. So I shared also in chat. I'll keep it also. The first thing what you guys have to do, you need to print the first 5 rows, all the predefined method here. First 5 rows, last 5 rows from the data set. You need to check the information of your data set and print the column name of the data set, keys details of the data set, shape of the data set. What is your shape of the data set? Dimension. What is the dimension of data set? Size. What is the size of the data set? Then count the distinct value and unique value. You have a method. You can use that too. Then check the duplicates. If duplicates are there, then remove or fill the value. Same thing. Check the null values in a data set. If it is there, then remove or fill with the values. Then calculate the correlation coefficient between each of the column. That is, you have a CORR, correlation method, which help you to check all these things. So I give you hints also. I'll give you 5 minutes to 5 to 10 minutes for this problem. If you have any doubts, let me know, folks, regarding the problem statement. Understand the problem statement or any doubts? Folks, understood the problem statements, guys? Yes. Okay. Then good to go. Please proceed. Yeah, sure, dear. Yeah. No, Sachin. You need to read the data set. I just share one database, car database. Check the chat box. Just now I shared. You need to read the database, Sachin. First, it's written, load the data set, which means you need to load the data set with the, see, you have a two options, Sachin, for loading the data set, as you know. Yeah, I shared. Just check chat box. If not, I'll share it again. So two things, Sachin, you have option either with a file path or directly keep that file in the same folder. You can call with the name. So when I show you the solution, I'll show you the both the way. Did you got the database, Sachin? Okay, proceed. Any queries? Let me know. It's fine. I'll share now. Anudarshan, no issues. 1 second. Yeah, just now I shared that card.csv file. I think now you received, right? You can use it. Received? Okay, you can proceed, Anudarshan. Sure, sure. This one, Bhavani? Okay. Data 5 is showing error. Here data dot head 5. Did you Dhanushri? Yeah, Anudarshan, this is the problem statement. So Dhanushri, head is showing. What is the error it shows, Dhanushri? Can you share me the error? Oh, do you have this name run it when you imported the thing? Because it shows the error CARA data is not there. Can you send me the full code, importing code also? Did it run and check the blank box in this blank box? It should give some number. Check that also, Dhanushri. Is it a number is there, or else run it again? Importing part, run it again and then run head one. After importing, when you just fetch the data set, right, with the read.csv one, run that one again, that code. Okay, it's run, right? It run. Okay. Is it still giving the same error or it's solved? Error is solved. Error is there. It's solved. Okay, got it. I told you, right? I think that is not run properly. Because of that, it gives that error. So folks, once you're done, let me know. I'll give you 2 to 3 minutes more. Then we'll see the solution for this. Are you guys are doing this problem statement? Is it ongoing or is it finished? Uh, ILOC is not about top 5 record. ILOC is giving you, you are the one who doing the indexing and slicing, Dhanushri. So it's depend upon you. If you want to use ILOC to make the, you need to write the particular things. When you use a ILOC, na, you need to give the index start and last value also. Only for 5 value to check, head methods is the best option. Directly you can check it that. Predefined methods. Okay, Pavan, I received it. P.ESP head, tell info, columns, keys. Use keys when you're using keys. Now use a bracket. It will be give more good, but that is also fine. Shape and dim size. Yeah, correct. Pavan, good job. All correct. Vishnu, let me check once. Tell info column keys shape size and thing duplicate is not. Yeah, Vishnu, it is correct. And both of you guys, Pavan and Vishnu, keep it those two also. As I told you, if it is no null values, no duplicate, but as a comment, keep those two method also. That's okay. If not there, you can use. Car data ILSC 0,1. Please tell me ILSC is correct. Yes, it is correct, Dhanushri, but it gives only one value because you are the one who selected one. So it will give only one data, first data. It's correct, but first data will be given. With the code which you shared to me, invalid syntax. Okay, let me check once. Bracket issue, dear. Syntax, you need to use square bracket. You are using a circle bracket. Use a square bracket. You are using ILOC, that is, for that you need to use a square bracket. Change the bracket. Yeah, otherwise it's fine. Is it done, folks? We'll see the solution. Everyone with me, the same face, will see the solution for this problem. Okay. So first of all, we need to read the data set here. So I'll use it. Any name you can use it. pd.read csv card dot. My file is already in my same folder. So see, it's run. You guys already know how to take the, either you use this one, either you use a path of that. So let me keep the path also, as you will be more clear. This will be my path. So I'm just copy the path here. Okay, so any of the method you can use it. Okay, I'll keep the both the method for you folks. Next will be, we need to check the head method for the first 5. Then we are going to check the tail method for the last 5. The next one, they told you to check with the information to data.info. It will give you all the details about your data set, what are the things are there. Next, this will be the good practice, Bhavani. This will be the good practice. The reason behind that, wherever your data will be, you don't want to worry about that. Sometime what happen if you keep names, if suppose from the file it is missed, it will be issue. But in a path, if you give the file path, will be the best option because you can put it your data in a drive also. You can give the drive path also. Path will be the best option. Then columns, now need to check data.column method. So columns method is used for checking the column. Keys will be to give the particular thing. If you use keys like that, it will give the all the detail of the keys. But suppose you need a heading of the particular key, so you can use a method. You'll get the same like a column, how it will be. So that given for the keys. The next problem statement will be the print the shape, dimension, and size. So data dot shape method, then data dot endim method for your dimension, and then you have a size, data dot size method. This is giving you size of the. Yes, sure, Bhavani, I'll show the column. This will be the column. Let me check another question. Read the data set, head, tell, info, column, describe. Okay, you use a describe or describe. Yeah, this is fine. Till and unique, it's fine. Okay, so till size we are, then it will be count the distinct value, then duplicates and null. Okay, so count the distinct value. We know the method name. We use a method called n unique method. So we'll use n unique to check all the unique value. Then we have any duplicates or not there or not. So data dot duplicated dot sum to check any duplicates, no, 0. So I'll keep it here, drop NA method. We are not using it because we don't have it. But suppose we are having that, we need to use drop NA or fill NA. Now next is data dot is null. Null values are there or not. Is null method dot sum. If anything's are there in null values or anything, it will give. One second. Yeah. So fine. So if it is there, it will be show that particular things there. And then you have what other things are there. We keep that two again. Drop NA, or we'll going ahead with the fill NA. Okay. At last, what are the things are there? At last, let me just check. Calculate the correlation coefficient between each of the column. So what are the correlation coefficients are there? You can need to keep that. So data dot CORR. You can check all the correlation coefficient of the value of that particular things there. Okay. Yeah. So this will be your all the problem statement in the data set of car. Do you have any doubts on this? Please go ahead. If you have any doubts, I'll give you 2 minutes to 3 minutes. If you have any doubts, let me know. Yes, Sachin, let me check it. Tell info, column, key, shape, size. It's correct. Sure. Here, Dhanushri, after reading. Okay. Describe is used to give you the detail about the description of your data. If you use it, data dot describe method, it is used. One second, somewhere. I think my spelling is mistake. Let me just check the spelling once. Yes, I'll just check the spelling. DESI, by mistake I keep it. Yeah. So describe will be this method will be basically, if you ask Jogendra, I just missed the spelling there. The things what they give, they will describe your data set. What are the data set with the statistical value and descriptive statistical, where you get the mean, standard, median, count, 25% of data, 50. So all the mathematics statistic value, it will be with the help of describe, it gives with the all the data, and it will work only with the numeric value, integer and float. Whatever integer float value will be there in your data set, if you want to use it and keep it that particular thing, then we are using that particular data set there. So that is the reason we use the describe method. I didn't jump to that because it's a statistic. All the statistic value will be there. If you use a describe method, you can see all the manipulation regarding how to find the value of your mean, median from your data set. They will find out and they'll give with the value of that particular thing. That is called a describe method in a Python, or you can take as in a pandas. Okay. So go ahead, folks. If you have any doubts, let me know. Need dimension. Yeah, sure. NDIM. NDIM is used for a dimension count. See, this is NDIM. NDIM is a dimensional. Okay. This is for your which dimension data. That is 2D, two-dimensional data. So you'll get that. And this will be data dot size will be getting a count of the size of that particular thing. Correlation numpy equals to NP dot correlation pandas PD dot correlation. Yeah, no need to use PD. You can use directly the particular the data name of that to get that correlations. Yes. NumPy also correlation of coefficient CORR, COEF. For this one, it will be CORR method. This is also again the correlation when they are finding this again, it is a mathematical statistic method, Pavan, to get it the values there. I think when I started with the pandas, that time I give you the formulas also. If you remember that, the formula will be with the summation of that x square, y square. The same formula they will use it to find out the value of the correlation coefficient for the particular things there. Actually, we are correlating with nothing but the columns. All the columns, whatever we have, they are calculating the column as a x and y axis, and then they are correlating that particular thing, Jokendra. If you see that. How to store the chat? I didn't get you, Indra. What exactly your doubt? Jokendra, is it clear? We are just correlating the columns, nothing else are columns. Okay. See, don't dig too much, Jogendra, as of now, because this is a concept of your statistic. Okay. Where when I move to the statistic concept, then you'll get to know more detail ways, Jogendra. Because to understand the correlation, you should know the standard deviation also, how to find that. Here, as of now, just understand what are the columns are there. They are trying to correlate this column x-axis and y-axis. Because when we are finding, Jogendra, regarding the correlation, we need a two thing, okay, x and y. Regarding the x and y only, you can get this value with the formula. For that, we need a descriptive statistic to go ahead. Okay, syntax are written in the chat box. I can't copy paste it. You want to copy, which syntax dear you wanted? You can copy paste. I can share that. Antira, we do not want to learn OOPS concept more than data analyst now. Anudarshan, we are not covering particular thing. We do not want to learn OOPS concept more for data. OOPS concept is already finished, right? The previously, Anudarshan, it is already done regarding the Python OOPS concept and all. How to fill the values in the null values. I think we can't copy. Okay. Text in written in a chat box. Maybe there will be the restriction here. It can't be copied and all. But okay, because for my side, there is no restriction. I can copy paste it properly. But for your side, maybe it will be the restriction, Indra. Please show the fill value that okay, surely Dhanushri. See, Dhanushri, first of all, we don't have it here to fill it that. But if you want to fill it that, how you fill it, I'll keep it in a there. You can fill it with the data set which we have it some null values. Basically, we need to use the database name and then fill NA and the pass the value, which value you need to fill it. This is how you need to fill it. Drop NA will be the same thing. You need to use the data name dot drop NA. You don't want to pass anything, but if you use drop NA, full row will be dropped. Remember, full row details will be dropped, removed. So if you use this, it will be removed all. And fill NA, when you 1 second. You share something, right, guys? Okay, I will see that. If it can be work, I can keep it. Sure, Mahesh, you share something. So I'll copy paste code there that you guys can. What you want, Mahesh? I'm just little confused. You want me to keep the code there and need to share with you guys? You are using that? Yeah. So fill NA, I think it's clear. Wherever they got a null value, wherever they got a null or duplicates value, they will fill with the 10. Whatever value you give it to that. That is comes to your fill NA and drop NA. Okay, is null is sum. Why we use sum here? Okay, Bhavani, the basically if you use a data dot is null, okay, okay, Dhanushri. Bhavani, see your queries. If you use is null here, you got all the true false values. Here you don't know the count. If you want to have a count of your number, if you wanted the count of your null value, count of a null values, then we use a sum method. Basically, sum method is used for summation of all the null values. It will add all the null values regarding the columns. Null values regarding the column. Yes, same for duplicates. Yes. Same for duplicates. It's not compulsory to use it. Then if you observe the difference is data dot is null dot sum 000. Duplicates also you can, if you don't want sum, you just data dot duplicated. See, you got true false. If you use a data dot duplicated dot sum, you got the count of that. So that is P. So that is the difference of the particular thing. Got it, Bhavani? Okay. Yes, you just copy paste the code there. We'll utilize it. Okay. Tell me which code you guys needed. I will keep it there. Okay, Mahesh? And yeah, oops cons are already done, but I'm asking whether we are have to know that oops cons throughout the working of our data. No, it's not compulsory. Truly, the data analyst, Anudarshan, regarding your doubts, it is not compulsory. You should have everything to, if you know the idea of that, that is enough. Because when you are working as a data analyst, you have a oops will be there. It will not leave the class and all. Sometimes we need to create it, but most of the part will need to analyze the data, as well as we need to fetch the queries, how to be there. So sometime it may be needed to create a class and all. That is upon, again, depend upon our, when we are in a regression and classification, it will be there, not too much. It is not like that every time you need to do, because you need to work on the data set. You are not creating something. Yes, Jogendra. Sorry, I'm not sure, Anudarshan. I didn't get your question, Jogendra. Please, can you just ask once again? Any other doubts, folks? One more question, start the visual. No, I'll give the task. Now I'll start the visualization itself. Vishnu, I'm done with the problems. I'll give you a task now, and then we'll start with the visualization. That will be, you need to go ahead with your home, that particular problem. And if you have any doubts regarding the session, that problem, let me know. We'll see the next session. We'll start with the visualization now. That's why I said upload the file over the drive. Okay. It's okay. I got it. Yeah, I'll share the drive link. That will be the better option. It will be, if I share in I think drive link is there, so you guys can utilize that also. It will be best option. Okay, folks, I think we just proceed. That is better. I'll give you a task. This will be, you need to do, as well as we need to advanced level of Python knowledge. Yes, for cloud job also, you need advanced level of Python knowledge. It will be needed for any field. If you're going for that also, Abhijit, it is needed. because if you don't have an idea about to managing that, if your cloud going there also, it needs to, if you are using which type of Azure and any clouds, it's depend upon you, but you needed to be a knowledge for this one. Okay, so we'll go ahead with the task. This will be the task. You need to do it in your home. And if you have faces any issues, let me know. I'll help you to help you to solve this. Okay, create a data frame. So now we're doing Python advanced or basic? Advanced. Joginda, we are in a Python advanced, where we are learning the NumPy from NumPy. It is a Python advanced with column, name and age, and perform the following. Already you have this, you need to perform the following task. First, write a sample code to search for the name and age, where age is 20. Second, sort the data frame in ascending and descending order. Ascending order and vice versa. Ascending order of ages and vice versa. Third one, using Python loop, print the ages from data frame. So this will be the, and store it, frame and store it. Store it in, you need to store that in a set, okay? So this will be the task for you guys to go ahead for a pandas. With this, pandas will be done. And if you have any doubts, let me know that. So this is the problem statement. We'll see the tomorrow session, this problem statement also when I start the session. So meanwhile, you can try with the queries. All three are the queries based. The first one, write a sample code to search a name and age where age is 20. Sort the data frame in ascending order as well as the descending order. You need to sort the data frame. Then using loop concept, use for loop to print ages from the data frame, and you need to store that to be in a set. The reason, keep it some data with a similar type, 20 ages. I want that to be in a set, because what is the advantage of set? Advantage of set is nothing but it holds the it's won't allow you to keep the duplicates value. So I don't want that to be in my data set. So hold it in a set there. Understand the problem statement. I'll keep for you the data also. You can take that particular things from here. Okay, and use 20 twice. Okay, now you can create it. Understand the problem statement, folks? I'll share now. Any doubts for the problem statement? Meanwhile, you have my Drive link, right? I'll upload it in Drive too. So you guys can use Drive also, and I already forwarded in a chat box also. I will just forward then. 1 second. Give me a minute. I'll just upload that and then I'll forward. Ma'am, how to write code for ASS? What, Dhanushri, you're talking about the assignment things? One second. I just share the view. Ascending. Okay, you are ASS, that is ascending order. By default, Dhanushri, if you use a short method, we are having a short method. By default is ascending order only. When you are writing that, when you are going to descending order, that will be the main question. How you're writing the things there. Ascending order, by default, we have a short method. You can use a predefined short method to write a query for that. It will be do the ascending order. But when you go for vice versa, then you need to take care about that, because you need to make it something true, false. Then it will be going with the descending order. That is the task I given to you. Try it. Anyhow, I will show you the solution. But first of all, Dhanushri, try by yourself. If not, anyhow, I'll show the solution tomorrow. Yeah, I sent the drive link also. Fine, Tanushri? Yeah, okay, dear. Okay, folks. So if it is done, we'll start with the visualization. I'll give you the 5 minutes break as you guys wanted. Then we'll move to the visualization now. Any doubts for pandas? First of all, do you have any doubts, any queries for pandas, folks? Before moving to the new topic, you should be clear with all the old topics. Is it clear? Pandas properly? Whatever we learn, whatever we discuss in the session? Do you have any doubts? Do you have any doubts, folks? Have you got 1 second? One no doubt till now. Bhavani, have you got any problem statement to practice? Yes, I give this problem statement, Bhavani, this to be a practice. Ma'am, did you get the chance to check the connectivity with Mongo over the week? Seriously, I won't get time regarding this, because if I want to show you the MongoDB, this one I need to install also software. So give me a time. I'll just install it and let you know. You just remind me. I literally forgot about that, the MongoDB connectivity you guys wanted, because I remember last week the MySQL one. I'll check IOS and get back to you. I'll show you once. Okay. Sure, please, thanks. Actually, my previous classes notes are not showing in my drive. Dhanushri, I just do one thing. I'll upload everything in a drive again. I'll share you. Just check if it is visible for you. If not, no issue. I'll update it here itself. In a chat, I will share all the details. And I'll inform the support team also to forward it all the notes. You can collect from there also. I'll inform the support team about that. Okay. So folks, as of now, it's clear, right? No, as of now, Bhavani, nothing. This is the only task. One problem statement. Clear, right? Okay. I understand. It's fine. I got the things solution. Good. Okay then. Take a 5 minutes of break. It's almost 8:04. Come back by 8:09. We'll be started with the fresh topic called visualization. Go ahead. Okay. We'll start freshly now after this. So please go ahead, take a break and come back for 5 minutes. Take a break, come back. We'll be start the fresh start of the visualization now. Sure, Raj. Meanwhile, because I'll not take any break. So if you guys any doubt, if you want to discuss in the 5 minute who are taking the break, you can discuss with me. As I'm behind the class, if I ask my question, you ask me question regarding my doubt later about the pandas. Abhijit, is it okay for any time? Just remember, remind me in a starting time. You have some doubt. So last after 9 to 10, I'll keep you for your doubt clearance. I'll manage that. Yes, first go ahead with the downloaded video, Abhijit, and the notes. After that, if you feel any doubts, you have a one-on-one option. You can generate a ticket for that, as well as if you need a small doubt, I'm there. Just let me know in a session itself. I will explain you the doubts. No problem. Yeah, that's what I understand. It's not today. Whenever you need it, just ping me once. Anytime. With Python, do I need to learn any other technology to start? Ajit, Python, if you want to go ahead with the data scientist field, Python is enough. You don't want to learn any other technology. See, if you have a lots of things to forward, like if you want to go ahead with the clouds again, so with the data science you can move to that. If you want to go ahead with the AI, with the data science also you can move to data science, like AI. So many paths are there, Ajit. With the Python you can go ahead with any type of path. You can be a data scientist, you can be a Python developer, you can be a data scientist developer, data administrator, then you can move to the cloud, there you can learn that. Yeah, Chanchal, sure, dear. I'll explain it. Meanwhile, they are in a break, so I'll just explain you the data frame. See, both are the different programming language. Okay, we can't compare that. Both are for the statistical analysis. You can use any one of that. You need to be, because both are used for the statistical, not about only statistical analysis. Both are used for data analytic purpose. Python also, R also. Regarding the coding wise and all, Python is easy to grab it. R is taking time to understand all the syntax and all. Apart from that, give the other way, if I think both are good for the analysis purpose, you can choose any one of that, Shri. There is no issues for that. Are also one of the good programming language, how Python will be. Anudarshan, for this question, that is not a channel to discuss all this thing. That's the reason I'm not giving you, Anudarshan. If you have anything doubts like that now, I will suggest you to generate a tickets in a support that is called one-on-one. You can get a session for that for your doubt clearance. That is a channel to do that. That's why. I think you know now, you have an idea the channel, which channel you should ask those questions. So that is the good channel. Yes. There you'll get all the things, whatever you needed. Okay. So I'll explain the data frame. Meanwhile, okay, sure, Ajit. What, Dhanushri? Sorry, I didn't get you. Chanchal, one second. They have other doubts also. I'm just going with one by one, Chanchal. Dhanushri, I'm not getting it. Can you please just elaborate your things? So, Chanchal, basically, when we talk about the data frame DNR, just remember that it is used data frame. It is nothing but like a frame of your view. In a summarized way, I give it to you guys, Chanchal. Later, Chanchal, you just let me know after the session, after 9, I can explain you again. So basically, when you use the data frame, it is the main purpose to create a two-dimensional array, Chanchal. And what is the main reason to use is this two-dimensional array? To create like a data base or the tabular format. I'll come to that, Dhanushri. So here the table format we need to create, which is used for your row and column. If you remember, Chanchal, in NumPy also we have a 2D format, right? The same purpose here, 2D format it is there. But here the main reason will be it gives the more better we handle the large data set. For the large data set, we use the data frame. Now, to create a data frame and all, we use a keyword called data frame keyword. Inside that, the different way you can use a dictionary, list, everything to create the data frame there. That is depend upon you how to create it. You can create a particular data 1D array also, you can create it here. And when you pass this to a data frame, by default it will be giving pd.data frame. So by default it will be converted as a 2D array. When you pass that, we have a 3 thing inside that in a data frame, Chanchal, like your key, data, index, columns. Those are the parameter. We use a data parameter, index parameter, column parameters. So those are the parameter and d type. Those are the 4 parameter which is used in a data frame, which is used to give the values to forward it that in a 2-dimensional array. That is a summarized way. If you need a till fully complete explanation, let me know, dear. I'll plan it to after the session, not now, because we have other plans to go ahead. Fine. Chanchal, at least you have an idea what is the purpose. Okay. So as a or else, Chanchal, you can do one thing, dear. You just generate a ticket for one-on-one for data frame topics. You'll get in that things also. That is also you have option. Okay, Dhanushri, execute any course regarding tables and all. No, you don't want to execute, basically it's depend upon if you are working on that, it will be depend upon to fetch that and analyze that. That is a job of that particular data analyst and all. Okay, folks, did you come back from break? Shall we proceed then? Everyone come back from break? Guys, are you done with the break? Shall we proceed? Okay. Yes, yes, yes. In short, in Dhanushri, as I told you, data frame in a short, I give that it's a 2D array, those things. Because if I want to explain Dhanushri everything now, it's difficult to move forward for our things because we have a curriculum to cover it up. That's why I told you. Thank you, Anudarshan. That's why I told you if you needed any repeated topic, just send, just put a tickets on support regarding that. You will get it the things. Because in a session wise, if you want me to explain the old topic again and again, we can't finish it our topics also, right? So we'll proceed now, huh? Okay, Jogendra, that's a correct one. It's okay. Let's proceed, folks, now. We'll be proceeding with the data visualization. Now understand so many things now. When we talk about, folks, data visualization, till now what we done? Manipulation. Manipulation means you have a data set or you created a data set and then you just manipulate that particular data. Now, first of all, take as example, folks, I have one table, okay, basics table, and I am having a X value 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Y axis value again like 10 to 20, some suppose 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Some values will be there. If I will generate this with a graph, okay, my x-axis, y-axis, x-axis 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. To 10 to 5, 1, suppose 20 to 6, 1. Simply that's just a particular graph. Now, if I give this relationship with this two, if I show this particular things to any client, okay, it's will look like just a value to showcase the relationship. The same thing if I show with some particular visualized way to plot it or a graph. This is just a normal graph. In a mathematics we done just a graph, which give us the more visual way to graph it. Is it on this particular value or if I go with this particular value? Which will give us a client. Suppose my client doesn't know anything about programming language, nothing. Most of the clients are like that. They doesn't know anything about what backend. They have a particular project in mind and they need outcomes. So if you show this as an outcome, is they grabbed it easily? Or if you show some visualized way to the showing your output, what will be the better option to show you guys? The values or this one? Visualized way. Because same thing, when the things, if someone told you there will be a good shoe, okay, see, this is 5K shoes, Puma shoes, okay, Puma is, the big brand. 5K shoes. In that shoe, you doesn't see the shoe, just told, okay, this is the other things. But the same, when you saw that in your, we have Amazon, Flipkart, when you see that, you will be more giving the focus on that. Why? Because visually you are thinking how it looks in my legs or in my feet, how it will be. It will be going with my things and all. Same thing for dresses. If you see the visualized way, you give to attach with that. Now, there will be, see, the marketing strategies. They also use the visualize way. Marketing strategies, how they are keeping it. Same thing. They are also using the same trick. They will keep you to show all the thing in a visualized way. Now, if I told you, you can do the 360 rotations also. 360 rotation. Suppose my data will be 360-degree rotation. How the formatting that will be possibly only Plotly, not with Matplotlib, but it is there. I'll show you one. It is not in our curriculum, but that's a good one to show you. You will be grabbing a good way to visualize that. 360-degree, if you see your datas, how Earth will be rotate, everything you can see that. Is it good to understand? Is it good to see that? Is it good to see that? Because to see only data, only number, is it a things we always want to grab? See, there is a no many thing numbers. If I want to see this normal numbers, I won't feel to grab anything. But the same number, if someone show me with a visualized way to explain that, see, this is what it's happening, this is what it's happening. And sometime what happen, there will be so many ways to visualize. I'll tell you the things that thing also. When you are putting on this thing, sometime your data look like same also. So suppose here my datas are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One data. Another data is my 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Okay. It is look like a 1, 2, 3, 4, same 10, 10 values. But when we are using this in a visualize in a graph, maybe my 1, 2 data will be show like this. My 10, 20 data will be show like this way. So both the datas are not same. But when we saw in a just a number, it look like a same way, which means that suppose 1 plus 1 you do, it is 2, right? 1 plus 1 is 2. Again, 2 into 1 is also 2. Correct? Both are same output, which means it should look same. In a numbers, it looks same, but in a graph, when you do, it will be giving differ. So that is the main visualization comes to the picture. And that's the reason visualization was taken and comes to the picture. And who developed this? Then the developer, I'll keep the name, will be NS Coms Quartet. So this is the person QU, okay, got it. He's the one who developed that because the same issue he faces when he is trying to analyze the statistical data, English statistical data, or I'll keep it the statistic data. TIC, statistic data. When he tried to visualize, he observed that he have a 4 data set, okay, 4 data set in a numeric way. In a numeric way, it look like same. In a numeric way, it look like a same. But when he visualized that and present it in a plot, it gives a 4 different plot. That time, this concept. Sure, Sanchal. I just talk about Sanchal here, the person who developed this, that is Anscombe Quartet. Maybe I pronounced wrong with his name. So he's the one who developed this visualization, how the development come. Once he working with the statistic data and he just get to know there will be the 4 data set with a numeric value and he got the same view of those. But when he visualize and plot it for all the 4 different plots, it gives the different plotting. Then the visualization concept come to the picture and it's became a famous now onwards. So that is the main thing, the visualization come to the picture in this world. And what is the purpose? Main thing, as I told you, whenever you are learning anything, we should know why we should use it. What is the purpose to why should we visualize the data? What is the reason? So that is the first question we always ask with us. Okay? Why visualization? Why visualization? I'll keep this point. I'll store it. I'll upload it in your drive also, these points. Okay. First thing, when we talk about this, we can view changes over time, over time seamlessly, because these are the thing that is the main thing we can see that when we are using a visual rather than the visually, it will be more good to see that rather than the data. So that is the first thing. Rather going with the plain data to see the get a better, yes, to get a better insight. Correct. Yes, Jogender, you are correct. To see this particular thing, when you see the numeric data, it is not giving a proper view of to do that. But when you use it, visualization or visually, if you want to show that, it gives a more way. Okay. Second one, we can easily discover correlation between two or more variables in visual. With the help of this, we can explain every field easily. Yes, Yogendra, we can do all this thing. And we'll see that also. We'll take lots of database. I will give you the different database to work on, you guys. Because when you get the favor of different database, you will get to know what type of things we need to do. Because every data set has a different problem, different issue. Data sets are not same. And there is no concept called everything can be done in a one data set. No, depend upon the data set, we'll keep our logic there. So we'll work on the different things there. Don't worry, with the different plots. And then we have third one, using proper visualizing. We can simply complex information into user-friendly format. So that is a main thing. We can simplify complex information into user-friendly format. That is a main thing, because we need a user-friendly. Suppose we need to show our data to them, it should be a user-friendly. So generally, we can tell a story with a bunch of picture over time. Basically, we can tell a story or tell a better story with a bunch of picture. That is the main thing. Bunch of pictures over a time. And I will show you to how to add the pictures also in that. Then what happened? You will enjoy to see. Now onwards, I feel like that you will get so many insight regarding to see the visually. You will also feel happy when you see your output in the visually. Till now, we just work with the numbers. Every time we'll see the numbers. Now you can see some different type of favor with the images, with the plots, so many things. So that is how the visualization come to the picture. Clear? Any doubts, folks, till now? Any doubts? No? Okay, good to go. Let me clear. So in visualization, when we talk about data visualization, now data visualization in Python, there will be some libraries which we use to work on that. With the help of libraries only, we can visualize it. First is Matplotlib, then Seaborn, and one more that is not there in session in our curriculum, but I'm keeping it Plotly. We'll discuss a little bit of Plotly also, because here only you can see the 360 view. So that will give you the more better way to present your data. But only one issue in Plotly now, every time when you open the Jupyter notebook, it will not show the plots. There is a disconnection issue is too much in Plotly. But that's fine, we'll discuss that. So those are the three libraries which we used for a visualization concept. So yes, it is a complex syntax. Yes, it is a complex. That's why I'm keeping as a last. I'll not dig into that because we don't have in our things there. But I just want you to be a Chanchal, we can use it, but that is not in our curriculum, dear. That is one thing. It's depend upon the requirement how it will be, Chanchal, depend upon the things, right? And now we are doing that. Yeah, Matplot and Seaborn is a similar type, Joginder. It's not that much difficult. It's okay. You can manage it that properly. You can manage with the basic plots. Plotly will be, yes, it is difficult. It is difficult, but don't worry. I am here to help you how to manage the difficult thing also. Paint or else in Miro. Okay. See, Mahesh, I'll try go ahead with the paint because okay, let me just go ahead with the paint. I don't have habituate with that, but let me try with for you guys as you guys needed that. I can try it. Okay. Fine, Mahesh. So the first thing will be going ahead with the Matplotlib. This is for me, it will be issue. Okay, I'll just go ahead with better on this better. Matplotlib. That's fine. Surely. Anyhow, the screen, whatever I used it, I store it that also. I'll just forward it that screenshot also. No issues. I didn't have habituated that much, Mahesh, but I can try. No problem. Nothing can be impossible. Okay. So let's dig into that. The main thing, the Matplotlib. So basically, when I talk about the Matplotlib, that is the first library which is used for a data visualization. Data visualization. That is the library we use for that. And it is used to create a 2D plots and graph with the help of script and the printing quality. Basically, Matplotlib is used to plot a 2D, two-dimensional plots. Okay, remember 2D plots and graphs. That is the main thing. It is used for the 2D plots and graphs, which is used to plot it with the help of your data. Now, you need to pass the data of your x-axis and y value, x and y value, right? Because with the help of that only, it will be generated the data. So x and y value, we need to provide that. With the providing of x and y value, they will plot the data things there. How does this, now the next question comes to the picture. We should always ask, how does this Matplotlib help on data science? The reason, see, we should always have the questions whenever we are learning the thing. That's what I always feel we should have that habituate. When you're learning something, we should have a reason to learn that, where to use it in a real time also. Now, if I'm learning the Matplotlib, how it is helping to my data science field, how it will be going to that. So basically, when we learn about that, I think you guys heard about one particular thing. It is in a, if you guys mechanical people knows more about that, that is called MATLAB. That's called a MATLAB. Basically, MATLAB is nothing but that is depend upon the mathematics thing they keep it to do all this operation. Okay, the MATLAB, what we have it in there, all the statistics, all this visualization with the help of the MATLAB concept. That's why they give the name is Matplotlib, because that concept come from the mechanical stream. We have one concept called MATLAB where we are learning the tables and a format, everything. So use that, this Matplotlib come to the picture in a real time. And this is working, this MATLAB is working in a real time also to do all the scenarios, where to be used, what to be needed, all those particular things they used it. For that, we are using a keyword called pyplot. which is used to manage all the matplot data there, which is used to manage that particular things there. So if we want to use the particular thing, we are using this matplot.pyplot. So always we are using that to use this matplot features there. That is the first reason. Now, the second reason will be predefined functions are available in visualization here. Predefined function. So that is the second thing. Predefined means to plot that predefined function will be there. You don't want to write the queries for that. Suppose I'm using box plot, pipe. I'll tell you the pie plot, scatter plot. Those are the predefined methods. You don't want to. Yes, the mathematical calculation. Yes, Tanushri, MATLAB is nothing but mathematical calculations. So that will be easy to do that. Then it's a predefined, like we have all the predefined plotting methods. You just need to use it and dump it in a matplotlib. You don't want to worry about that, what to be there, what not to be there. We don't want to worry about that particular thing. So that is the one thing. And it's supporting the variety of graphs and plots. Graphs and plot. That is also one reason to use a matplotlib. And main thing, it provide a object-oriented API. Object-oriented API. It gives you to view the object-oriented API. So nowadays, that will be also a one thing's concern when we are working on that. It should be a user-friendly for that purpose also, API purpose also, because in a future, we need to keep working on that particular thing. So that is also the thing. And it basically integrating with pandas and numpy. Remember that when we are working with that, it will be connect from the integrating with pandas and numpy, because from there it will manipulate, data manipulation will be done with the numpy and pandas, then only will be visualize the data. Visualize, or we can use a keyword called analyze. The data. So anything you can use it that particular, but usually we use pi, scatter, bar most of the time. Joginder, I'll come after this. What chart to use for what purpose? There will be the rule, okay? Ki which data you have. Depend upon that data, you need to pick your plots there. We can't go always scatter bar. No, it's depend upon our selection criteria. We need to pick it that, Jogendra. Got it, Jogendra? Okay. Till this, any doubts before moving to the other thing? Any doubts, folks, till now? Clear. Okay. Now, main thing, when you want to use a matplotlib, you need to import that. Again, you need to install also, but installation will be there by default, how NumPy pandas, but check that. Okay, what is, ma'am? What is? Yeah, I'll come to that. Okay. API, when we talk about, yeah, API is nothing but we call as a application programming interface. That is a stand for that. If you are connecting with anything with the applications things, to connect with easily applications, by you can see like your so many application we have in our phones, right? So that is called a API things there. So now if you want to be show that in a that view, that time matplot can be help you to go ahead with that. Is nothing but just a app giving you the view of your connectivity of your applications, all the applications things, whatever we are creating, it's an object oriented. Like object oriented, why they call, you can create a class, we can keep the matplotlib there also. You can go ahead with your creation of your applications, and there you can use matplot to give the plottings and all. So that is also one of the feature of matplot. It will work for that purpose also. The full form of API is, Jokendra, nothing but application programming interface. How we have a web programming, like that application, like your WhatsApp, LinkedIn, everything is our applications, right? Same way, here also you can attach the thing and create that things there. One part, not full application, Jogendra, one part of that. It's not possible for full one part of that. Okay, first thing you need to install, for installing, pip install, folks. Pip install matplotlib.pyplot. Okay, so it will be installed. You don't want to install it, but you just cross check with the same way, folks. We know that we just want to go ahead with the particular things called command prompt regarding the Anaconda and check that if it is not installed. Then you need to go ahead with the importing. To import, how you need to import? Import matplotlib.pyplot. You can import like this as PLT, that is depend upon the alias name, same thing. That is what you need to. And we use one more thing there, inline matplotlib. This is for I need my data will be in a same particular line format and all. So we use one more thing called inline here. So import matplotlib.pyplot, then inline matplotlib. So this is a two statement we are using to import our matplotlib library. Got it? Okay, basically Ayush, when I talk about the inline, that is nothing but inline is used for giving the particular graphs and all in a proper format in a one single statement. Inline is nothing, it's like a single statement. Do you remember there is a method we discussed in our last bago, lambda function? Lambda method. I think you guys heard about that lambda function. Yes, so that lambda function and all, we have a single line statement, right? So same thing here, we need to use a single line statement to work on the matplotlib. Use this method called inline in matplotlib. If you won't use also, it will work. But the things how the graph plot will be, it's not a proper format. That's why we use both the things to work on that. Yeah, you can take it is a things there, you can use it, or else you can keep it. One more thing we can call it that when you use that this one now, not only about the formatting with that, yeah, mostly it will be the formatting, but it will use to enables the, you can keep that, enables the drawing of matplot figure in a IPython environment, enables the drawing, whatever you are creating the graph, right? It is enable the graph. You can keep graph also, enable the graph drawing for matplotlib, and in a XY matplotlib in a single statement. But already is installed on our matplotlib. Yeah, it's yeah, it is okay. Yeah, it is installed. You don't want to install another version. If it is installed, you just go ahead to import it. And this is for why we use inline. If you are asking about that version, it is just to enable the features of that. I need to enable that features to work that. So that is how we need to enable that features. Means we need them to tell that, okay, I need that to be work, and we need to plot it because we need to going with some function, predefined function. I'll talk about that. So to work those function, we need that line to be worked. That's why we imported always the two thing. Clear? Okay. So this much is clear, folks. Can you please give example of an, it's, there is no example, Ritika. This is a like how you import the matplot.pyplot. Same thing. Those are line magic slash inline, not when this matches came. I'll show you. I'll show you in a Jupyter notebook. You will get it, all those things. Don't worry. You just use matplot inline. Use matplot inline. Use this matplotlib inline. It will work. Okay. Use this one, Indra. Matplotlib inline. It will work. Check that. Okay. So basically, when I talk about Ritika, There is no examples and all. These are like a importing part. It's a library importing we use for enabling the features. So basically, if you use this two thing, na dear, like when you're using the import matplot.pyplot as well as matplotlib inline features, they are using to enable all the features of your predefined features. That is the purpose of that. Those are the two importing part. That is not a method and all. How we import pandas, same way they import matplot inline also to enable the features of your all the creation predefined function. That is the purpose here to use it. Got it, Ritika? Okay. So let's see the basic method before moving to any plot. Ma'am, sorry to stop you. There is one thing that is voting in data. Pandas, we can create image and picture. I'm sorry. Yeah, let me read that one, Vishnu once. Pandas, we can create image and picture, so it's not important in data visualization. Yes, Vishnu, in a data visualization, we can import the images. That is there. We'll see that to how to import that. There will be one library to import the images. So we'll be learning in visualization concept that library, how to import the images and pictures there. It is there. Don't worry. It is included in a plot. When we start, we'll add the images also. Line. Hold on, Indra. I'll go to the Jupyter notebook and I'll import it. That time you check once. Okay, let me finish the function, then we'll move to directly Jupyter notebook. So now I'll be just going with the function, folks. There is a basics function which we used in that. That is plot function. Next is we show. Those are the four function will be mostly plot and show will be used more compared to other two. That is greet spelling mistake matplotlib. Okay. Yes, Indra, you have spelling mistakes. Ajit already gave the things there. Then set title. So those are the four method, folks, which we used for to use it in our particular thing when we are working on the for the matplotlib. Plot. When you use a plot, it is used to plot our data into a graph. This method is used to plot a graph. That is a plot method. If you want to use a plot in using the data, where we are using a plot method. Then show method, it is used to show the plotted graph. Plotted graph. Whatever you plotted, if you want to show the plotted graph into the runtime, it is used for a show method. Now, grid method, when you use, it is set the visibility of grids as true, or I will show all the method how it's work also. Don't worry, okay? True or false. Basically, that is visibility of a grid is nothing but when you use this particular things now, it is like site. In your site, what are the things are there? Suppose you are keeping this as a one plot, okay? In this plot, you draw particular plot. I use, suppose I'm using a box plot or something. So if you give that plot particular things there, so visuality of the different plot has a different diagrams. We'll see the diagrams also. Grid will be the side area. What are the grids are there? If you want to give the more proper way the grids and all side and all, that time we use this to be visible. If it is keeping use of false, means there is no grid. If true, means they will be showing as a grid file also. In a more way to focus on the particular borders inside border. That's how the grid will be work. Now the next will be it's a set title. It's not DET, it's SET. It's a set title. Set title. So basically set title is nothing but gives a title for the graph. Gives a titles for a graph. Apart from that, you have two more is there, X level and Y level. X level is used to give the leveling for x-axis, give the level of x-axis or x values. Set title, TITLE. SET. Sorry, SET. Yeah, that's my mistake. It is SET. I use it's SET. Y level, that is for y-axis. Yeah, SET. It's not SER. Spelling mistake. It's come to the SET, set title. That is the main thing. Okay, that will be there. So those are the particular thing where we use it. That particular things there. I'll just keep it here. It is a set title. So that are the things we are using to work on the particular thing. So those are the three methods. We use a plotting, plot, shows, grid, and title. Apart from that, we need to just import this particular things. Whenever we are importing that, the first importing will be your matplotlib. Second importing will be matplotlib inline. That is the purpose to enable the graph drawing. That is the main reason for the matplotlib. So those are the concept which is we are using for matplotlib. Any doubts till now? We'll see the importing and then we'll jump to the types of plots. Any doubts till now? No. Clear. Okay. So now dig into the importing part. Second. Yeah, I just opened one new notebook for visualization. Okay, folks. So import. Sure, Miles. I'll go back and explain you again. No worries. Let's just import it first. Import matplotlib.pyplot as PLT. That is alias name as we know. Okay, run. Next, I just want to keep matplot inline. Matplotlib inline. So two things are created. Okay. Now, I just show you one small graph, but because you will get a favor, but don't worry, I'll explain that graph again in the next session. As of now, just to give you a little view, or you'll get a favor of that, because I don't want you to only just understand the theory wise. You should see something. So I'll just keep it something for you guys. Okay. As of now. So I'll just take from value from the NumPy. So importing, I'll import NumPy also. NumPy as NP. After that, I need to take a value from the things there. So A equals to NP dot linspace method. Just to, you can use range method also. That is your linspace. Just I think when you use a linspace method, that is giving you the particular value in a proper division of that. That is the purpose of your linspace. Means whatever the starting and last value I give, 0 start, 10 will be the last, and 20 division will be there in a same division with. That is called a linspace method. So I created my A array with that. So yes, Srividya, you share, raise your hand. You have a doubts? Is it that? Srividya, you raise your hand. Is it a doubt? Yeah, I give you the access. If you have a doubt, you can unmute yourself. You raise your hand, so I stop for that particular time. Yes.
So this is regarding the Google Drive links that you are sharing on the chat window.
Okay.
If I would like to get the access or the links, I don't see it in my portal.
Okay.
No.
I didn't get you. Like the live link, what I shared, you're able to access that, right?
No, I'm not.
You're not able to access? Okay, I'll share it
No.
again once I finish off the session today. Okay.
Mhm.
Once I'm done with the things, at last again I'll forward that. You check that because I give the access for everyone. You
Okay.
check again, I will forward that. If not, let me know. I'll just give you the access then to you.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Regarding your portal, I'm not sure, but yeah, through the, because I forwarded that, so I can change the restriction things.
See, because I look into my portal and I see a list of live classes date
No, it
wise.
will be not there. I think you're checking in LMS, right?
Yes, yes.
Oh, that will be not there, dear. In LMS, they will upload it, the things there, but the drive link which I share, that is shared by me. So you can directly click the drive link. You can open inside the drive link. You can see the files, whatever we discuss in the sessions. That files will be there.
Okay, let me try it again, and if not, you
Yeah,
have
yes.
to give me an.
And if you're not able to see the data in LMS now, you can do one thing. Just raise a ticket regarding that. It should be there. It's not with the drive link. The data will be there, whatever I shared.
Okay. No, I was wondering, it should be, I was wondering when you said the Google link drive, the drive link, I thought that is the one, the live classes,
No.
that they are going to publish it in the LMS portal. I never knew that it still says same Sandharya, but I don't see your class there. That's where
Okay, it doesn't
I was
upload it still. So that's why I told. If not, just raise a ticket about that. But what drive link I'm sharing, that is regarding our session, Srividya. Whatever we discussed till now
yes.
with
Yes.
the database, everything inside the drive, it is there. So everyone can
Okay.
use it.
Okay.
Okay, I think Mahesh shared in a chat. You can check once. He already shared.
Okay, I'll check it, ma'am. I'll get
Sure.
back to you. Then.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, sure, dear. Okay, folks, we'll continue. So first one, as I told you, linspace with for that purpose. So let's create a two things there. Don't worry, I will again explain this just to give you today also a favor of your data visualization. So creation of that. Yes, Jokendra, you get that. So that is the first thing. I created my AB. Okay, that is my created. Now the next, I need to add the figure. So figure adding, there will be the fig comma fig equals to, that is a variable name, plt dot, the method name is figure, figure, figure. This is for plotting. It's not image and all. It's just a normal plotting. And I need to fix the size of my figure. The fixed size equals to, you can keep anything. As of now, I'm keeping 10,5. I'll explain each and every line. Don't worry. Okay. Next one, we need to use any plot for that. As of now, I'm using a subplot. That is a basic plot we are using for giving all this thing called subplot. The method name and the plot name is called subplot. And then AX1, whatever we store, and we need to use plot method. Just now I discussed plot method is used to plot the thing. A, second one, AX1 equals to plot. B will be my next values. And the last one, plt.show. Just now I told show method is used for what purpose? To show the particular things there. Hold on. Okay, let me just decrease the value. Okay, then it will be fully 6, 4. Yeah, see, this is the value I give, the crisscross. That's why. So this is how the first visualization. There will be the more way. This is nothing. This is just I taken a 2 array. 10, 0 to 10, 10 to 0. If you observe, that's why it's give that. You can check the values also. Let me just give it the values A and the B here, the array. So if you observe that, that is just the opposite of that. I just want a crisscross. So that's why I give that way the linspace values. And the subplot is a basic plot. We'll discuss in the next session properly what is subplot. We use a subplot to plotting for the plotting. And plot, what is the plot method is used for? Plot is used for, plot method is used for plotting the particular graph. Plot the particular graph. Okay. And the show method is whatever plotting is done, it will show the graph. So it is used to show the plotted graph. It is used to show the plotted graph. So now onwards, whatever you analyze is done. So you need to visualize that. You need to get a graph like that. Not like that. We have a different methods. There is a variety of view. You will enjoy that with that. Yeah. Okay. What is good question? What is fixed size? That is the size of your figure. Size of plotted figure. See, you got this size now, x-axis, y-axis values, 10 and 4. That is width and your length and width will be there, right? The same thing, length and width will be there. If you change it, suppose I give 4 and 2, it will be change the size of my figure. That is the meaning of that, Anudarshan. Got it? What is the meaning of that? Subplot, as of now, Ayush, just remember, I'm not digging to that because it is a one type of plot. We'll discuss in the next session proper detail way. As of now, it is a one of the plotting method. Okay, one of the plotting method to plot the graph. No, Mahesh. Method to plot the graph. We'll be discussing in depth in a tomorrow session all the types of plots, what is subplots, what is bar, box. We'll discuss. Today I just give you the plot, but we have already used plot the graph. Plot the graph is a method in matplot, okay? But subplots and all, this is a different type of plots methods will be there, right? Show is mandatory and show is mandatory. Without show, you cannot show the graph. It is compulsory. And this subplot, plot, this is comes under together. Subplots, with the help of subplot, you can give the title and all. Okay, suppose I need to give the title of this particular thing. We can give all those things with the help of that. Suppose ax1 dot set title. See, so this is how we can do with the subplot. Subplot only the one plot which gives us all the permission of that. If your data is different, Bhavani, you got a different output. My data is this. If you give the same array here, then the same output you will get it. Same data, then I need to check. Can you explain PLT and figure? Yeah, sure. PLT is just a alias name, Amrut. Basically, PLT is nothing but we imported a matplot. I use a alias name, like a nickname, how we give PD and NP. Same thing, that is PLT. Okay. And regarding the figure, that is a predefined method. Figure is a predefined method. We call as a, we'll discuss in depth, don't worry. Predefined method to give a figure size or figure creation or figure size. For that purpose, we use this figure and fig size. Is it mandatory to use subplot or it is option? It is optional. This is one plot. There is a different Ayush. We have a bar plot, histogram plot, we have a scatter plot, pie chart. So many plots are there. We can use any one of that. I just show you for a first, because we just dig into that. I just give you the first flavor of a data visualization. We used it. We have a different types of plot. We learn that everything. What is fixed size? Again, I'll explain each and every line of that. So this is how the plotting will be there. Today is just to show you the flavor. 13 code explain. Which one? Can you use color figure? Yes, figure color. No. There is no option called figure color. Coloring will be using with the Seaborn more. And Matplot also we have a color option to do that. There is no keyword called figure color. There is a way. I'll show you that. Don't worry. Can you write like this? X? No. If you want to give A comma B, you can keep it. It's not like that. See, if I give A comma B, what will be the thing now? See, your plot will be one only because you are giving in a single one. So that once you need to keep it. I need to give in a different way. Then plot will be different. Because I want that to be x-axis and y-axis. ax1 dot plot x-axis, ax1 dot plot y-axis. Today, just understand how the thing and the concept of visualization. Don't dig in too much in a plotting, because tomorrow I will start with the plotting only with the types of. I will explain each and every line of the plotting. Today, just to give you the favor of this one, I show you that. So don't worry. Yeah, Bhavani, sure. 1 second, dear. Bhavani, 1 minute now. Yeah, please go ahead. You can share your screen. Yes, yes. Dhanushri, what is the thing? Third line? Dhanushri, third line will be just for the, as I told you, that is for your inline purpose. Dear, your values are changed. It is 0, 10, 20 you give. B value you give different. My B value is different. As I told you that time, right? My B value is 10, 0, 20. 10, 0, 20. You 10, 20, 30. See, you give 10, 0, 20, you will get the same output. It's Bhavani, remember that whatever array you created, it's depend upon your array, it will give the value 20, 20, 20, 20. Now you got the same. Run that first, run that. You do run third line, run third one, third line. Yes. Run again. Now run this. You got the output. Your array is different. It's depend upon our array, how the plot will be. Array, whatever Bhavani, you give the array, your plotting will be that. You can check the array AB. You can print AB. You can get the values also. Sure. Understood, right, Bhavani? Clear why you got that? Save the graph in Excel. We can't save the graph in Excel, but we can do, no, this is like in your, we are doing visualization inside the Jupyter notebook. We can't directly do that, but if you guys want it, you can do in that way where you keep the things, but no, directly we can't save. We can convert this in a graph, Excel sheet. That's a different methods to do that. Otherwise, directly we can't do that, Amrut or Pavan. We can't save it in an Excel sheet. Because this plotting is only for a Jupyter notebook. This method is only used in a Jupyter notebook, like Python, basically in Python. So if you don't have Excel, doesn't support that. So you need to convert your things to be Excel then, not directly. Both are same, Ritika. There is no difference. Both are same. You can use anything. Okay, I'll just stop for a day here itself, folks. If you have any doubts, let me know. So tomorrow we'll start with the main plotting. Today I just give you the explanations, how the things, what are the particular thing. Tomorrow we'll be digging too much in a plots, and we'll see different plots on Matplotlib, how it will be work, everything we'll see that. Okay, after the subplot only title is working. Yes, after the subplot only title will work. That's true. Because subplot had those features. Apart from subplot, we don't have that features, title, X level, Y level. Without subplots, we can't give the all those features. That is a predefined features for subplot. So we need to, if you want to give the set title, or we can use title only. That can be work for every time without subplot also, title. We have so many features are there. So basically, Mahesh will be going ahead for some plots having some restriction, which can be done, which cannot be done. They have a parameter. The subplot also have a parameter like a set title, X level, Y level. So that is used for the subplots. Okay, Ritika, sure. You want me to go ahead with the take method, right? Which is more good to use for data visualization, Matplotlib, Seaborn, Tableau, or Power BI? Power BI will be the one option, or Plotly will be the best option if you can manage it, Vishnu. If you ask me, I will more comfortable with Plotly or Power BI. So for me, if you want to Matplot, Seaborn also good option, because when you go with Plotly, you should have a knowledge about Matplot, Seaborn. And mostly I use for this things when I go with the paper things. Plotly will be my first preference, then will be the Power BI. That is my preference. But again, Vishnu, your preference you need to take. Yeah, Ritika, I'll go share the files. Yeah, sure, I'll share the files. I'll upload it in Drive also. You guys can take. That is also good, because I heard nowadays it is like two going ahead with the things. So it is good, but I used to go ahead with those two more way. So I prefer that. But I heard about this things, it's going with the particular thing. So you can use that also, try it. It's not about you can't. That option also good option. Okay, let me just save it first, folks. I didn't save the file. Just save the file and just forward it. And Ritika, be there. I'll explain the take method today. Whoever want to be there, they can be there. She has one doubt regarding the take method. So I just taken 5 to 10 minutes, not more. So if you want to be there in the session, you can be there. And whoever clear with the take method, they can only forward it. Meanwhile, let me just share the file. Sure, dear, no issue. Other files are already forwarded. You have a drive link. You can take from that. Okay. Sure. One second. Thank you, guys. Okay. So Ritika, I'll just going ahead with the explanation regarding your take method. Okay. So first of all, when we talk about the take method in NumPy, as we know that NumPy is used for a numerical Python, where with what is the purpose of that particular thing? It is used for the creation of the things, particular things there. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Good day, guys. The purpose of this things to handle the numeric thing. When we use this take method in NumPy, we are using like NumPy dot take method. That is how we are using it. It is used for returning the element from array. Basically, it is used to return the elements from array. Whatever array you created, suppose I created np dot arrange method. Arrange and I give the value 1111. Now if I use this take method, okay, like np dot take method, if I use this particular things there, when we go ahead with the take method, np dot, like whatever the method name you have it, so np dot take method, and inside that you are passing it your array with the values, whatever values you give it, that particular thing, whatever array you created here. If I store it this particular thing as a var equals to np dot arrange, you need to pass here var. So take method, if you use, you will pass the var. Now indices, if you wanted, or you just pass the var here, whatever the value will be there, take will return that value, like 1, 2, 3, the value will be returned. Take will be taking the particular things where it will be taking the element from the return the element from the array along with, now along with mention index, means whatever you will be mention, you need to mention the access and index values, means whatever you will mention the index or access value, that will be giving to that, you need to mention that. So var comma, now whatever the index value you have, what is the index value? That is var of means 0. It is start from, it is a 1D array only. So suppose I need a 1 value, so you can mention the 1 value. So whatever value you will mention, that it gives the output for that. What is the 1? 0, 1. So 2 will be the output. So output will be given by this for the 2. So take is nothing but, dear, just remember, it will be used for taking the value. This take method is used to taking the value from array. After that, it will be used the index things also, index value also. The two things you need to pass the parameter, the array, what is the array you store it, as well as the index of that 1, 2. If it is a 1D, 2D to 1, 4, what the column will be there. This is how you need to pass it that. And it is comes under again. Yeah, I'll come to the 2D array now. Now I'll come to the TD array. That is for your 1D array. I'll keep it first of all your parameter also. You can remember that. So you have a lots of parameters there. So basically when you use this, the parameters will be, you need to use the array. First parameter will be your array. Then second parameter will be your indices. And third will be your axis. AXIS, axis value. So that is the 3 parameter you need to keep it when you are using this particular method. Now, this is for 1D array. Suppose now let's create a 2D array when with the take method. Suppose I created one array equals to, I'm giving here value. Okay, 2D array I'm creating 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 again 1, 2, 3. This is my 2D array. I created the particular values there with the 2D array. Sorry. One second. Yeah, when we use a 2D array, so 2D array, we created the 2D array. The next thing we need to fetch the things from the 2D array, which value I needed. So if you used it, print, in a print method, I need to use np.take method. So what things I need to take? I need to take from array. That is the first thing because I store the value in the array, right? Array comma, you need to give the value 0. What is 0 comma? Suppose I'm giving 0 comma 1. 0 comma 1. That is the first value I'm giving to that. So 0 comma 1, whatever value will be present, that value will be printed there. So 0 comma 1, what is the value is there? 0 comma 1. In that it is 0, 0, 0 comma 1. So 2 will be output. Same thing you can print how many you wanted. So np.take, again you need to use it, dear array method, as well as comma, again you need to give the value. Suppose I need 1 comma 1. So it will give the both the value into the list. So that is your wish how you need to give the values there. You can give the excess also there. Suppose you need to give the excess. So I'm giving comma AI excess equals to 1. 1 will be the first excess, 0, 1, how we see that. That is the first excess in a tick. So basically the first one, only data and indices. As I told you, 3 things, Ritika, will be there, array, indices and excess. The first one will be example of your array plus indexes, and second one will be the array with indexes and excess. This is how basically take is used. And the purpose of take is nothing but to pick the particular value, not full the array. I need to pick the particular value, so I'm using that. Okay, I'll show you in a Jupyter notebook also. Maybe you'll get a more clarity on that. So let me just share the screen. Yeah. So basically, I just give you the same file, okay, here, because the file is already open. So I'm not going with a new file. So here I'll just import numpy array, numpy as np, importing done. Next, we'll just create an array. So I'll just create an array here, 1, 2, 3. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we created an array. Let's check the array. Now in a print, we'll use a take method. Okay. Print np dot take. In a take method, we'll pass the array, comma, the value. Now you need to choose which value you wanted. You need to pass that. You got that value. Suppose I need to go it with np dot take. I need to pass with array with value with excess. Excess equals to 1. Sorry, it will be 0, 1, 2 because I'm in 2. 1 second. 2 is not there. 1 comma 2. 1 comma 2 or 1 comma 1 comma AXIS, excess equals to 1. Somewhere I missed the bracket. Yes. Yeah. So this will be the first excess. We need to pick up that time value is not there. 0, 1, 2. So 1 value, wherever the 1 value will be there, x is equals to 1, which x-axis. So depend upon your method, you need to pick the thing. This is the Ritika, 3 parameter will be there. So you need to pick, either you go ahead with the array and the indices, or array with the index with the x's. Depend upon that, they will pick up the values and they will return the things there. This is how the take method is used. Take means taking the some particular value, not fully. Got it, Ritika? One, two, three, four. Yeah, you can create sample 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Some matrix using take. Can we print? Yes, Vishnu, you can print some matrix equals to. Can you explain np.take? 1 second. You can use Vishnu, no issues, but depend upon that, you need to write a queries. Can you explain the x equals to sample, x equals to? Sure. 1 second. Let me share my screen. See, I just changes in my things only here. So basically, if you see that, what is my array? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is array. Okay. First thing, 1 second. Let me just change it. I didn't change it, the thing. 1 minute. It should be np.array. Output will be same. I just created. Yeah. So if you observe, okay, you got it now, right? Then I stopped. Yeah. This is how the access you need to pick it up, Ritika. Anything else, Ritika? This is all? Okay. Typo error, fig equals to plt.figure, figure. Why it's showing error, ma'am? 1 second, na Vishnu. Let me check. Dhanushri, sorry, Dhanushri. Fig equal to plt. Did you import the plt, dear? Sure, Ritika, no issue. Dhanushri, did you import the thing? Just share your screen, Dhanushri. Let me just finish it up before binding the thing. Yeah, show me once, na Dhanushri. Go down, go down. Give me access. Okay. One second, let me check. Module object is not callable. PLT. Oh my god. Oh, the lin space you are giving, na, that is the issue. Give the thing, so many values are there. Your figure is not able to generate it. It is not callable. Again, it is there. Module object is not callable. Fixed size 4 comma subplots, plot A, B, C. Their array is fine. If I'm array is no issues, but then why it's give the thing? There is some issue in the module itself. PLT dot fig equals to PLT. Okay, 1 second. Module objects not. Okay, I will check once. Okay, Dhanushri. As of now, keep it. Let me check. I need to check your system. It's almost half an hour. I take an extra. So I have another session also. Dhanushri, I have a walk. So I'll do one thing, Dhanushri. I will cross check once your show. It shows some object is not callable. I need to check what exactly matplotlib as PLT inline by. Okay, okay. Thank you, Mahesh. Yes, I think she missed that. Thank you so much. That's what I didn't see that. Yeah, I didn't see that exactly. That is not added, I think. That's the reason it's not taken it. Yeah. Dhanushri, it's all. Thank you, Mahesh. Literally, I didn't see that. Thank you so much, Mahesh. Yeah, you missed the particular thing, Dhanushri. You missed the importing properly. Matplotlib.pyplot. Thank you. I think good to go. Okay, guys, then I just wind up the session. It's, I think, anything else? No, all good? Okay, then thank you. Good day.